Hello, this is Mr. Win, and this video is about inequalities in one triangle and the triangle inequality. So, inequalities in one triangle just refers to putting the sides and angles of a triangle in order, usually from least to greatest, or sometimes backwards, greatest to least. Remember from before, angles and sides opposite of them are paired or related. You can also reverse that, so sides and angles opposite of them are paired or related. So in this little picture, for example, it says angle A, this angle up here, pairs with the side BC, this side across from it. So these two are together. Alright, same for the rest. Angle B, this angle right here, pairs the side across from it. So these two are together. And the last one, angle C, this angle right here, goes to the side across from it. So these two are together. So you can say sides go with angles, same with angle sides. So you can draw the arrow either way. Alright, so sides go opposite angles go opposite sides. That's all. Alright, so now that you know that, the largest angle is always paired to the largest side, meaning the largest angle is always opposite of the largest side. And the reverse is true, the smallest angle is always pairs with the smallest side. So the smallest angle is opposite of the smallest side. Also, a side note, remember equal angles always pair with equal sides, and vice versa, equal sides pairs with equal angles. So for example, in the past, when we talked about isosceles triangles, we said since there are two equal sides, there's two equal angles. You also reverse that. Since there's two equal angles, there's two equal sides. So don't forget that. Anyway, here's a problem. Identify the sides of each triangle in order from least to greatest. Remember not to trust the scaling or size of the image if they're not always drawn to scale. Only trust the numbers, expressions, markings, and hidden givens. So this one says least to greatest. I want smallest to largest, right? So I'm going to find the smallest angle, which is 33. That goes to the smallest side. So the smallest side, so let's see, 33 degrees goes with side PQ. That's the smallest side. Next, I need the middle angle, 57. That goes with the side across from it, QR. So that's the middle side. And then the last, the largest angle, 90 degrees. That goes with the largest side, PR. And technically, you should already know that. Hopefully you know in a right triangle, this 90-degree angle, the hypotenuse, which is the side across the right angle, is the largest side, right? So here's in order from least to greatest. PQ, then QR, then PR. They said greatest to least, you'd reverse that. Here's the next one. Same thing. This one they say the largest to smallest. Now, we don't have all the angles, so sometimes you have to do some work. Sometimes you do triangle sum. Remember, I'm going to find this little angle first, x. So I'll triangle sum. The formula, it's good to know. There's three angles, add up to 180. So the first angle is 124, second angle is 30, third angle is x, is 180. Combine like terms, that's 154 plus x equals 180. Subtract 154, x equals 26. All right, now we know all the angles. Now we put them in order from largest to smallest. Largest angle is 124. That goes to the side across from it. TL or LT, doesn't matter. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's not drawn to scale. Next, the middle angle is 30 degrees. Goes side across from it. 30 degrees is next. That is BT. And then last is the 26-degree angle we found. Goes across from it. That is 26 degrees. Goes with BL. Alright, so those are three sides from largest to smallest. Alright, now we're going to draw the reverse. Instead of having the angles and trying to find the sides in order, we're going to have the sides, we're going to find the angles in order. So same idea. This problem says smallest to largest, least to greatest. So the smallest side is 13. This goes with the angle across from W. So 13 was the largest side, small side, so angle W is the smallest one. Next is 15. That goes with angle R. So 15 is next. So that's angle R. And last, 21 is the biggest side. That goes with angle V. All right, so that's the answer. Three angles in order from least to greatest. W is the smallest, R second smallest, V the third smallest, meaning the biggest. All right, same thing. But now we do greatest to least. So the biggest side is 16, goes with this angle. That angle is U. 16 goes with angle U. After that is 10, goes with angle G. last is 7 goes with angle y. So I went from biggest to smallest, greatest to least. And that's the answer. Alright, so again, make sure you know your pairs. The angles and the sides opposite of them always form a pair. Largest is the largest, smallest is the smallest. And then for isosceles and equilateral triangles, so they're the same numbers, they're the same size, they're the same angles. Alright, next topic, the triangle inequality. That basically helps us figure out if 3 sides that they give us can form a triangle or not. That's one case. Or the second case is if given 2 sides of a triangle, what range of numbers could the third side be? So in blue right here, something important. It says to be able to form a triangle with 3 sides, there are rules that must be met. That means you can't always form a triangle with any 3 line segments. So here's a picture. Here's 3 sides. This is drawn to scale. No matter how you bend or turn this left piece and this right piece, you'll never be able to make them connect. You can't make a closed triangle here. So this is impossible to make a triangle with those 3 little sides. So let's talk about the rule. If given 3 line segments, add the 2 smallest together and check if it is greater than or bigger than the largest side. So that formula I made up is called small plus middle is bigger than big. The smallest side plus the middle side must be bigger than the big side. If it is, meaning this formula is true, the small plus the middle is bigger than big, then they do make a triangle. That's good. But if it is not true, so that means if the small plus the middle is less than the big side, or even equal to the big side. If it's equal, it's still bad. You can't have equal. Then it cannot make a triangle. All right, so it must be bigger. It cannot be equal. Can't be smaller. So let's try it. Can the side lengths 4, 7, 10 form a triangle? Well, let's label them. This 4 is the smallest, 7 is the middle, 10 is the biggest. S plus M must be bigger than B. So 4 plus 7 has to be bigger than 10. We combine, that's 11 is bigger than 10. Is that true or false? That's true. 11 is bigger than 10, so yes, they do make a triangle. Here's another one. Can the sides 14, 20, and 3 form a triangle? Now this is out of order, but that's fine. The smallest is 3. The middle is 14. The largest or biggest is 20. So I'll just, from the formula, 3 plus 14 is supposed to be bigger than 20. Now we're checking. We don't know that yet, so put a question mark. 17 bigger than 20? That is false. So no, this cannot make a triangle. And here's another one. Down here, it's in order, thankfully. Smallest is 8, middle is 11, biggest is 19. The smallest plus the middle has to be bigger than the biggest. We're checking, we don't know yet, question mark. 19 is bigger than 19, false. 19 is equal to 19. Remember, equal doesn't count, so this is still a no. All right. Given the 3 side lengths, determine if the triangle can be made or not. So first one says the 3 sides are 5, 5, and 5. Now, hopefully, you know that's an equilateral triangle, right? So this should make a triangle, but if the sides are the same, just label them whatever. So I'll call 1 to 5 the smallest, 1 to 5 is the middle, 1 to 5 is the biggest. I'll circle the 2 smallest in the middle. Sorry. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Is that bigger than 5? Answer is yes, so yes is good. All right, for number 2. The smallest is 9. The middle is 10. 9 plus 10 is 19. Is that bigger than the next number? The last number, the biggest number, 17? Answer is yes. That's good. Here's the next one. Smallest is 11. Out of order. Middle is 20. 11 plus 20 is 31. Is that bigger than the last number, the largest number? 31 is bigger than 31? False. It's equal, so that doesn't count. So nope. And then the last one. Smallest is 7. Middle is 8. Add them together, it's 15. Is 15 bigger than the largest side, 15? Answer is nope. So that's no. All right, so that's what you do if they give you all 3 sides. Right, now here's the other case. If they give you 2 sides, 2 line segments, and ask you to find the range of possible side lengths for the third side that will make a triangle. So we know it has to be a triangle. What could the third side be? Just add and subtract the 2 known sides. The third side must be between those 2 values, but cannot equal those 2 values. So 2 sides of triangle are 13 and 18. What are the possible lengths of the third side? So we don't know the angle. Maybe it's the angle's so small, 13 and 18 are so close that the sides can be small. You see that? So that's why you're going to subtract. You do the biggest number first. So 18 minus 13 is 5. That's a very important number. All right, then maybe the 18 and 13 aren't so close. Maybe they're so far away it's like an obtuse angle. They have a giant third side. You see that? So in that case, you just add. So 18 plus 13 is 31. Now, of those two numbers, it's a range. It has to be between the two. So the possible lengths of the sides will be x, the third side has to be between 5 and 31. Here's the answer right here. It cannot equal 5 or 31. So use any number between, for example, 6 or 10 or 9 or 9.3. All right, if you use any number between 5 and 31, that formula s plus m is greater than b will be true. All right, so that will make a triangle. All right, last slide. Two sides of a triangle are 20 and 30. What are the possible lengths for the third side? So we already know it's a triangle. We have two of them. Again, just add and subtract. I'll subtract first. 30 minus 20, that's 10. That's the lowest. 30 plus 20, that's 50. That's the highest. Our third side, we'll call it x, has to be between those two numbers without equaling. So it has to be between 10 and 50. So for example, 29 is good. 30 is good. 50 is bad. 53 is bad. All right, one more. Two sides are 7 and 2. Find the possible third side. Again, add and subtract, or subtract and add. 7 minus 2 is 5. That's one number. 7 plus 2 is 9. That's another number. Remember, x has to be between those two. The third side has to be between 5 and 9. All right, if it's like 4, that's not good. It's not going to make a triangle. If it's 10, that's not good. It's too big. But if it's 6, that's fine. If it's 6.3, that's fine. If it's 6.3255, that's fine. All right, that's for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you ask any questions in class. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.